Yeah, Tim's, of course, not able to make the move with any sort of surprise potential. We'll see over in the mid. Bushwhack's going to set up here for Chira Jr. to get the epicenter off, run down Yopaj, get that first blood. Same time, OG will make the move down bottom. But of course, Yandex just that little bit quicker to make the play mid. Tim's in position to maybe threaten the 7-minute wisdom, but backup's coming in. Chira Jr. on the way over with the Invis rune. He's in with the Burrow Strike over towards Tim's. Sacks up, falling low. Tim's be able to put the Lotus. And he's going to survive. Same time, Nico, of course, getting chased on the other side of the map by Watson and Malady. But try and head into the neutral camp. Natsumi tries to get back over towards the Wisdom, but the Burrow Strike's there into the Bushwhack. Yandex, they'll be able to maintain this area, keep that Wisdom safe for themselves, and at the same time, find that chance to chase down the Axe and get the kill top. Watson is going to step in and drop down the Doom. Sims will be able to hold back Watson for now. But Axe looking to be in a whole world of pain again. Team come out with some good jukes here. Sax is going to try for the chase to ensure that Nico does not manage to escape. Acorn short into the Bushwhack there just in time to stop the TP. They'll get the kill. But of course, at the same time, Natsumi able to find a chance to run down Notice. So getting the trade here, OG. Of course, finishing off the job in the mid lane. Yopaj taking that tower.
Really strange game. Yandex, their heroes are... They're honestly so weak right now. This Doom is not super interested in joining the game for quite some time. Mars is about as weak as can be, and Sanking, sure, he's got his blink, he has his epicenter up, but are you really going to be able to kill the OG cores if they're not out of position someplace? Axe has Blade Mail and a cloak. There's a Mage Slayer on the DK.
Tim's. Oh, it's going to be off the mark, but it doesn't matter. Still able to get in with the Dragon Tail connection. Nowhere for Saxa to run. Can they take some of these stacks here with the Dragon Fall?
Without a contest, absolutely. We'll see if Yandex wants to TP more heroes, but Sanking is not enough. Mars is looking over. He does have Arena.
Looks like OG might feel that they don't want to try and push it. They might not get the chance, though, because the catch is already there. They jump in with the Burrow Strike. Notice will get the Arena locked down on towards Yopaj. Yopaj backup's coming in the form of Natsumi, but they cannot get Yopaj out of here. Yandex will be able to punish Yopaj there for sticking around a little too long.
Yeah, that's... honestly, a bit of silly greed. You know the Mars has got Arena. You know you can get Blink stunned. That's what happens. So yeah, we'll see if Yandex can actually reach those timings and take a fight before the pipe comes out, because once that pipe is there, you're playing against the pipe, against a Mage Slayer. Will they have the damage? It's somewhat unclear. Depends how things break out a little bit, but it's not super cut and dry for Yandex.
Saxy's got eyes on Scam here. Scam looking pretty dead. Not a lot to be done. Caught out at the side. Oh, he's making them work for it, Scam.
Is he going to take it?
Hand of God as well. You know, he's making them really go for it. At the same time, they're going to get the catch on a Notice. So, you know what? Scam will say space created, because the trade, it's a good one for OG. They get the core on the other side.
Yeah, you'll take that any day of the week. Notice continues to have his day ruined and his blink delayed. No shortage of... A very different showing than what we saw from the prior two games, where it was sort of go, go, go from both teams. In the first game, OG, the second, Yandex. In this one, due to lineups, maybe also a little bit of the Game 3 pressure, right? I think oftentimes there is a difference in the way Game 1 and 2 are played to the way Game 3 is played, and similarly in a best-of-5, right? That fifth game will oftentimes be a little more tentative, a little more scared, especially when the teams are even, which I think these two teams definitely are.
Tim's looking to get the grab onto Malady, and easily with the Dragon Tail coming in, but the Arena and Spit does come out in response from Notice, trying to help fight back against them. Buys time for Watson to get in on this, but Malady's already gone. Watson turns, drops the Doom down onto Nico. Bushwhack as well to hold Nico close to the action, but Nico's still able to run. Sharpshooter hits it, still not enough damage to kill him. Nico should be fine, and Yopaj, he jumps in looking for more as they killed off Chira Jr. They're going to get the grab on a Notice as well and kill him off on top of it. And indeed, Nico, amongst all of that, survives. I mean, Yandex, they signed themselves up for that fight, Quinn.
The entire game, even though Yandex has been getting kills here and there were some pickoffs, Yopaj dies earlier in the game, but it hasn't felt like they've really had much momentum.
Tim's keeping the action going, spots the freebie in the mid, Saxa. They sort of questioned whether they could go for the play.
Yeah, it surprises me a little bit. I'm surprised they didn't even try and like force TPs, you know, stun him with the Mars and hold the Sanking stun to stun out, but they decided it's too scary. Pretty surprising.
Oh. And the micro there from Scam just in time. Comes in with the stun. Free dunk there for Nico. And same time in the mid, Natsumi's just found Chira Jr. Chira Jr.'s got to run. Focus fires in on towards him. The burrow stroke's already been used. There's no further way to get away from this. YANDEX starting to look a bit lost at this point in the game.
This almost feels like they need to get, like they feel they need to do something compared to this being a good calculated move.
I mean, do these two heroes succeed with this? This seems, I mean, what sort of situation they're trying to find it?
I mean, I don't think they're going to 2v5 them. Maybe I greatly underestimate Doom's strength, but I don't think so. No BKB on him.
I mean, Watson wants to go in for this. He's walking forward. He's just going to get stunned straight away by Yopaj. Hookshot comes in from Tim's. Cogs are down.
What?
Sun. He's dead. I mean, we said they look lost. They look more lost than looking lost. I don't know. What's going on, Quinn?
that was so weird. They have no interest in fighting until they get to at least the BKB on Doom, but they probably want 2 more after that.
Look at this again, Tim's. He's just everywhere with Yopaj. This time round, Notice is not going to be able to walk away.
The tumbler's toy to the other side. This guy is in zone. OG is not a team that you want to fall behind against. We've seen it time and time again. When this team is in a position of strength, of power, they're honestly really good at building leads, at picking you off and not letting you sneak down these side lanes. One of the better teams, I think, of sort of the mid-range teams, maybe even the best of the mid-range teams at closing out the map and actually building that gold lead.
And it just keeps going. Nico gets the jump. I think YANDEX, it's... I mean, what do you think is going on the comms right now in YANDEX? Is it sort of silence, or is it...
I think it might be quiet.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm not sure there's much to say, you know? This is one of those moments where someone has to step up. Playing in hard circumstances, this is not going to be the last time that they play a hard game, and so picking yourself up and actually giving it a fair try and not just completely crumbling is very valuable.
Thames. Find him here out at the side, but he gets the chance to get the cogs and the hook shot off. Watson will drop the Doom down, but Nico's in with a call onto the 2 of them. As Chira Jr. dead, he's going to go for the BKB TP out Watson and will make it away at least, so that this time will survive, but it's still, of course, not a trade that YANDEX will be happy to take.
No, definitely not. Also, the Doom BKB used and the Doom.
On bottom.
And now they're unnoticed again.
We have the spear pushed back onto Nico.
Luckily, the spear last hit one. Almost need to get this Doom on the Wind Ranger, but she does have BKB, so she could potentially just BKB and run, reset the Doom. They're wrapping around, though.
YANDEX, what can they find? They look for the jump, and they get the arena down onto the 2 of them, but Nico's able to turn quickly with a call on towards Notice. BKB from Watson, he's going to look to get him with the Doom onto Natsumi. Natsumi trying to keep his distance, but Watson is closing in on towards him. Natsumi, can he play his way out of this? Another call from Nico to control the Doom. Natsumi falling low, but Watson's going to go down first. And Natsumi, can they actually keep him alive? They can't. Notice gets him with the God's Rebuke. They're able to kill off the Wind Ranger, but it's going to cost them so much. Call on to Notice. This is going to be OG finding themselves all 5 kills. YANDEX just cost them so much to just kill off the one hero.
Yeah, it's just hard. They have, I mean, the Sand King blinked in.
Watson. They're going to be able to find him. Yopaj in with the stun. They get the call. He did get the BKB off, but it shouldn't matter as they could just chase him down, get him with the dunk.
And even if YANDEX gets a perfect fight, a perfect initiation, you look at these heroes, Pipe, Vlad's, Glimmer, Solar, it's just the whole fleet of defensive items between Nico and Skem. They've really been itemizing great, I think, this series, and in general, they really prioritize these tanky items on the 5 and offlaner. Skem finds a way. Somehow, he's almost higher net worth than Doom.
Oh, look at that. The setup once again coming in from Tim's. The arena will come out in return, but Natsumi immediately pots the BKB, focuses down Malady, both supports dead on YANDEX, and Chira Jr. having to put the BKB to just try and scramble back towards the fountain. Notice dying underneath the tier 4s. He'll put the BKB, but it will not save him. As OG, they're ready to close this game and this series up. As the pressure coming in now onto the tier 4s. They've got buybacks available on YANDEX. We'll see if they give it one more shot. as the buyback's in from Notice. The tier 4's falling rapidly as OG now onto the Ancient. Yandex, have they got anything more to throw out at them? They're going to try, but Natsumi's away. Watson can't even find the Doom opportunity on towards Natsumi. Watson trying to get in. He'll get the Doom op, but he is dead himself. This game, this series is over. OG to take it today, 2-1 against Yandex. And in these 2 wins that they got against them, it didn't really even look close. This game 3 in particular, it almost felt like OG just broke them.
Yeah.